Seeing and hearing warnings and bad forecasts may bring up bad memories for a lot of people. Mental health therapist Molly Bloom tells us that's a perfectly normal reaction, but there are some steps you can take, and it starts with self-care.
Our GI system's going to let us know we're feeling anxious. So just take in some healthy foods as you can, drink water, and try to sleep as much as you can. Those basic taking care of yourself things are so important to level out that anxiety and mental health.
Another important step is one you'll hear our weather team talk a lot about: being prepared and weather aware, knowing where your safe place is, and making sure your phones or radios are charged and the volume is turned up. Preparation can also help ease the anxiety. Tonight, a 26-year-old man is now in custody in New Jersey after he shot and killed 3 of his relatives in separate homes in Pennsylvania this morning. Andre Gordon forced his way into the first home just after 9 a.m. He killed his 52-year-old stepmother and his 13-year-old sister. At a second house, police say he killed the mother of his child, 25-year-old Taylor Daniel. Other people inside the home were able to hide or had minor injuries.
There were 3 other individuals at the residence, including a minor inside the home, who were able to hide and avoid being shot by Gordon as he went through the house searching for them.
Gordon then stole a car before fleeing to New Jersey, where police say he barricaded himself inside a home and was arrested this evening. Tonight, former President Trump is on the campaign trail in Ohio. This as President Biden gets set for a late night in the nation's capital. Natalie Brand is at the White House.
Former President Donald Trump returned to friendly territory Saturday, a state he won twice.
I'm thrilled to be back with the proud, hardworking patriots of the great state of Ohio. I won this state and you won this state.
He's not only campaigning for himself in Ohio, but his pick for the U.S. Senate seat ahead of a competitive 3-way GOP primary.
I think there is a divide in our state, obviously, yes.
Friday, Trump's former vice president, Mike Pence, said he cannot in good conscience endorse him again. But in the courtroom, Team Trump did have a small victory in delaying his New York hush money trial, postponed until at least mid-April. And in Georgia, Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade resigned from the 2020 election interference case after the judge there ruled either he or DA Fani Willis and her office had to step aside following a hearing about their romantic relationship. It remains unclear how many of Trump's 4 criminal cases will go to trial before the fall as voters brace for a rematch.
Not everybody's thrilled about it. Our members are focused on turning out for President Biden.
President Biden aimed to energize voters this week in key battlegrounds of Michigan and Wisconsin, 2 states that helped him win the White House last election. On Tuesday, President Biden heads to 2 of the Southwest's most competitive battleground states, Nevada and Arizona. Both have large Latino populations, a key demographic both campaigns are fighting to win over. At the White House, Natalie Brand, CBS News.
Tonight, the Plantation Agriculture Museum celebrated a new exhibit to honor Japanese American culture, recognizing the history of Japanese American sharecroppers in the Scott community. While many people are familiar with the stories of the internment of Japanese Americans during the Second World War, many don't give much thought to what happened to the people after the war's end.
And so this story gives a little bit of insight into what happened at the end of the war, when people who had been removed from their homes suddenly were just set back into the world and told, good luck.
The exhibit is open until July 27th, and the museum is open on Wednesdays through Sundays. Both the museum and exhibit are free to go see.